Hello, Mr. Ed here. Today is April 28, 2018. Standing right next to the highway right here. And today we're in Franklinton, Louisiana. We're about 25 miles from the Abbey. And I got a treat for me today. Guess who's with us, folks? Come on, come on. Look who it is, folks. Wreck-It Ralph! Yes, Wreck-It Ralph is here. And we got bees right up here in the soffit of this house. So what we're going to do is we're going to just remove the soffit board and pull that down and expose our bees. Wreck-It Ralph will be doing that on, and then we'll be grabbing the bees and going. By the grace of God, these little Franklinton bees, they're going home with Ralph today. So it's time to wrangle. Let's do it, Ralph.
Let's do it.
Get up. All right, Wreck-It Ralph is ready to start doing a little wrecking. So he's going to go up there and start pulling down some of this fascia material, soffit material. And there it is, folks. It appears that these bees have already swarmed, as the honey stores are all gone on this side, and you can see some of the brood in here. Now it does look like there are other sections of comb behind this section right here that may be going up. I shot the camera in there. I didn't see any bees on it, so I don't know whether there's how far up that comb goes. But anyway. We're going to start vacuuming these bees, taking this comb down, and see where this little adventure leads us. Folks, this hive is kind of surprising because I didn't think it was going to be this big, and you never really know what the comb is going to configure until you actually go in there and find out. And so what these guys did is they just followed the roof, the pitch of that roof, and they went up. And you can see at this point right here, part of the soffit that's coming down from the side of the roof, And what the bees have done is, as they build their comb, they will actually go around this piece of plywood, around it right here. They attach to the base at this point, and then above you can see they don't attach it to that because that's their little bee space. So they need to crawl through that. So they don't attach to the top and they attach to the bottom. But then you can see they're starting to creep over into the other side, and way back inside of here you can see there's some brand new comb in there. It looks like drone cone or possibly honey stores that are up in there. So we've probably taken out 5 or 6 sections of this comb, and it really did kind of surprise me to find it was this deep. And in the process, what Ralph is doing is we're cutting the comb at this point across like this, and we're framing this up separate, and then the top piece up, because it's too wide to put in a frame, and at the same time it's too difficult to take out of here at one point. So we still in one piece. Still haven't found the queen, but I'm still looking. But it's coming along, and then we still have all of this comb on this side to cut out, and I just saved that to the last. We're just gonna wait till we remove the comb, all the bee where the bees are, and then we'll come back and get this. So most of the, all of the brood comb is gone now. I tell you, this is some very imaginative carpentry going on in this corner right here. And the bees just accommodated their comb to the carpenter, because they just built it around everything. I mean, here, even in this space right here, that little space, whatever that space is, and they're going up inside of there. They went around this piece of plywood, and you can see over here where they started to build comb over here. And then I had to actually cut the comb on this side because it wouldn't have been able to come out. So I just sliced the comb over here, and this is all the sections of the comb on this side over here. So all this has got to come out, and I don't know how far that comb is going to go up that plywood up there. So still haven't found the queen, but there's still a bunch of bees in here. We've vacuumed a lot of bees. Ralph, how much comb do we have?
10 frames.
10 frames of comb, and so now we're at the honey part, and this honey stuff we're gonna be putting this, but this won't even go in the hive. This will be going to me and Ralph, hot dog, and yeah, it's very good honey. All right, let's cut out some of this honeycomb and finish vacuuming the bees, and hopefully we'll find that queen. Well, folks, it ain't there no more. We got all these bees out of here. I'm still gonna hang out for a little bit longer, do maybe one more vacuum before we close this thing up, because we still have 1 or 2 bees hanging around. And look at this. See what that is? You know what that is? Those are beetle corrals. They'll herd those hive beetles into those sections, and then they'll close them off and starve those beetles out. I've seen this on our beehives, at the Abbey, and here it is right here out in the wild too. That is really cool. See those little sections? So they herd those beetles in there, and they seal them off, and the beetles starve to death. Them bees are ingenious. And again, all this side, all the comb is gone. They're going all the way up in there and all the way up in there, but we managed to get it out. All right, so give it a few more minutes, one more vacuum, and I'll show you the bees. Let's turn around, Ralph. Guys, you just ain't gonna believe this. Ralph and I, we picked every everything up, everything up. And I always go look on the ground afterwards, and I looked on the ground, I didn't see anything. And I just put the last sawhorses into the truck. And I said, Ralph, I just saw some bees on the ground. Let me go over there and look. Folks, I went over there.
Only Joe.
And she was on the ground.
Only
Look at this. Look at this. Thank you, Jesus. There was, I mean, because we've got all the bees, and we would have just left her there if we hadn't gone back. So the moral of the story is always go back and look, and particularly look on the ground. So Ralph is going home with, oh, I got to show you those bees, but it's probably, it's easy 10,000 bees. So we're going to set her on top of them and show you what they look like. Thank you, Jesus. I just put her on there, and listen to the sound of the bees. Now they're coming to her. Mama's here, and they're coming to her. Now she's going to start perking up too, because she looked a little bit wore out. But she's gonna get a little bit excited by all of them being excited, and everything will start looking good. Well, here's the bees. Like I said, we 10,000 of them. We got a fair number of bees. That's really good. And Ralph said there were 8 frames of brood. There's a lot of honey in there, all dry stuff. These girls, they got a very good chance of survival in this one, because we're still halfway through our nectar flow, and they got their queen. She's laying. There's food in there, and everything's going to be good. Let's wrap this thing up. Ooh, look at her, folks. All right, buddy, you ready?
All right.
Yeah, so we got it all wrapped up. Everything is really honky-dory. Bees good. Everything's in the truck almost, and Wreck-It Ralph and I, we're about done. You got anything to say?
Thanks for watching. Keep on watching. We'll be making some more. God bless. Wreck-It Ralph.
And Mr.
Yeah.
Ed, we're out of here till the next video. Thank you, buddy.
For the Dirt Rooster.
The Dirt Rooster lives in Gulfport, Mississippi. You're in St. Joseph Abbey.
I took the wrong turn. That's all.
I hope y'all had some good luck finding him.